The Batavia Muckdogs put their 6-game win streak on the line today here in Jamestown against the Tarp Skunks. Hello everyone and welcome inside Russell E. Dietrich Jr. Park. I'm Jared Valance and I'll have all your coverage today between Jamestown and Batavia. Quick notes for the Muckdogs. Batavia on a 6-game win streak, leading the PGCBL with a 7-1 record. That hot streak including wins against Newark, Niagara Falls, Elmira. For the Tarp Skunks, they lost to them before today's matchup gets started. Let's check out the starting lineups. And here to help us today is Reed Markham.
Hello, my name is Reed Markham, and here's your starting lineup sponsored by Tompkins Bank.
For the Muckdogs, leading off is Lucas Lopez, followed by James Mason and Cooper Romick batting third. Cleaning up for Batavia is Sean Pope, Justin Espinal in fifth, Eric Smith behind him. The back of the order, Jake Butler, Jacob Vesco, Justin Austin, and TJ Morris. Pitching today for Batavia is number 30, Ty Woods. And for our opponent, the Tarp Skunks. Leading off is Nigel Sebastianelli, who's holding down third. Leo Doyle out in center field. Kobe Jones, the designated hitter for today's game. Bobby Stang at first. DJ Stoyanovich over in right field. Tommy Schroeder, the extra hitter for today. Noah Brooks behind the dish. Brendan McLean Banks over in shortstop. Austin Matranga batting ninth at second base. And Connor Kiefer over in left field. Let's take one more look at the fielders for the Muckdogs today. Lucas Lopez over in short. James Mason out in left field. Cooper Romick playing catcher. Sean Pope, the designated hitter. Justin Espinal, the extra hitter. Eric Smith over at first. Jake Butler holding down third base, Jacob Vesco in right field, Justin Austin at second, and last but not least, TJ Morris in center field. Taking a quick look at Ty Woods' stats as of late. Only pitched 3 innings so far this season, has given up 8 hits and 2 walks, but has struck out 5 batters so far, so trying to add more to that total here as he gets the starting nod today here in Jamestown.
Batting down the left field from Albert State University, number 4, Connor Keeper. And on the mound for York Jamestown Tarp, Scott Community Bank pitcher from German University, number 28, Gage. Hayes. Tarp team managers Ben Julian, assistant coaches are Tom Coleman and Ryan Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask you please rise or remove your caps for playing of the national anthem.
Mason's getting ready, throwing out a few pitches. Jamestown wearing bright blue tops with white bottoms and Tarp Skunks lettering across the chest. For the Muckdogs, it's red jerseys, white bottoms, and black helmets with Muckdogs lettering across the chest. Leading off for Batavia is the shortstop Lucas Lopez, batting lefty. He's getting ready to get up to the plate, getting in his stance. Hayes has the glove at his belt and deals the first pitch. That one, a fastball down the middle called a strike. Lopez didn't bite on that one. The next pitch from Hayes. Low and at the dirt. And Lopez doesn't offer. The count 1-1. The delivery from Hayes. That one a grounder up the middle to short. Thrown at first and just in time. As that's the first out of the inning. Lucas Lopez a little late to get to first. So 1 out here in the top of the first. James Mason next up to bat, hitting righty. Hayes delivers the first pitch. No bite from Mason that time, and the pitch is called a strike. Here's the delivery from Hayes. A check swing from Mason as the pitch is low and at the dirt. And the count quickly 1-1. Here's the pitch from Hayes. That one in the zone once again, and Mason does not swing at it. So the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Hayes has the glove at his chest and releases the pitch. That one low and away, and Mason doesn't offer. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the first. Still scoreless with 1 out and no runners on. The pitch from Hayes. Bumming outside again, and Mason still stays patient, so a full count in store. Here's the throw from Hayes. Ball 4 as the pitch is rolling inside, or so Mason thought. The umpire ruled a strike there on the inside pitch, and Mason was confused. He thought that one was ball 4. And suddenly, 2 quick outs for the Muckdogs here in the top of the first, as Cooper Romick is up next to the plate, batting righty. Still scoreless, top of the first, 2 outs, no runners on. First pitch, a check swing from Romick as the fastball is dead center for a strike. Hayes has the glove at his chest and delivers it from the windup. That one middle and inside, and appeared to have made contact with Romick, so he advances to first. Didn't look like it hit him on the pitch, but it did. So 1 runner on, 2 outs here in the top of the first. The Muckdogs and the Tarp Skunks both tied at 0, and next in the order is Sean Pope, the designated hitter, batting righty. Here's the delivery. A pickoff attempt thrown at first, and Romick is safe. Hayes, from the windup, releases the pitch. That one high and outside, and the count 1-1 as Pope stays patient again. Another pickoff attempt thrown, but Romick is safe at first. just keeping Romick honest there. Hayes from the windup looks at his glove and lasers the pitch. That one a tad low, and Pope doesn't bite at it. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 runner on here in the top of the first. Hayes looks at his glove and fires the pitch. Swing and a miss from Pope, and now the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hayes still keeping his eye on Romick at first. Romick starting to lead off just a little bit. Hayes at the mound, stares at his glove, and throws the next pitch. Straight towards the catcher, and off attempt thrown at second. And Romick is safe. Rather, he's out. And Romick was confused. He thought he got there in time, but he didn't. So 3 quick outs for the Muckdogs here to open the game. And with just 1 runner on, Batavia, no success at the plate so far. We'll take a quick break. More Muckdogs baseball coming up after this.
Everybody involved in Jamestown Muckdogs online and on social media all season long. Visit us online at muckdogs.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Become a part of the Muckdogs online community channel.
Hey, how we doing? Good. How are you? Can I get 1 federal admission ticket, please?
On the field. Ty Woods warming up at the mound. Cooper Romick behind the dish helping him out. Nigel Sebastianelli moves up to the plate. He's getting ready for his at-bat, batting lefty. Woods has the glove at his chest and delivers the first pitch. That one fouled off past the left field line, adjacent to the bleachers. No ball, 1 strike. The delivery from Woods. That one fastball not swung on and called a strike. Woods from the windup, guns the next pitch. A grounder past the mound to second. Tried to get scooped up by Lopez, but couldn't corral the ball, and Nigel is safe at first. So 1 runner on for the Tarp Skunks. Still scoreless here with no outs in the bottom of the first. And Doyle now at the plate for Jamestown. Sebastianelli at first. Leo Doyle batting righty. Here's the first pitch from Woods. That one high and outside. The count 1-0. Woods takes a quick glance at first. Looks down and releases the next pitch. Out a line drive out to right field and sticks the landing. Rather, that was left field, and now runners on first and second for the Tarp Skunks. Sebastianelli at second and Doyle over at first. Next in the order is Kobe Jones, the designated hitter, batting lefty for Jamestown. the Tarp Skunks have one runner in scoring position. Woods takes a quick glance and releases the pitch. That one low and way outside. And Jones stays flat-footed. Woods under another quick look at second. Here's the next pitch. A high pop-up left past the foul line is caught over by Butler near the stands for an out. So a foul out for Jones so far. And Jamestown with two runners on base. Sebastianelli at first and Sebastianelli at second and Doyle at first. Bobby Stang now batting righty for the Tarp Skunks. Wood takes a hard look over at second and releases the pitch. That one low and outside for ball one. Woods has the glove at his chest and releases the windup. That pitch inside for ball two. Stang doesn't offer. Woods quickly down in the count so far. And the umpire is quickly talking things over. Stang back at the plate. Woods at the mound. Ball hanging down from his right hand. Takes another look at second. And darts the pitch. Stang swings on it, but foul. Just to the left of the Muckdogs dugout. And there's 2 balls and 1 strike. Both of Jamestown's runners starting to lead off a little bit. Ty Woods continuing to eye second. And the next pitch is down the center of the zone for a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. And runners on first and second for Jamestown. Woods another look at second. And here's the 2-2. On a line drive cranked out to deep left field. It's caught by Mason. Running to the wall and makes the catch over at deep left field. And that's the second out of the inning. Sebastianelli and Doyle still on first and second. And with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, the score is still 0-0. DJ Stoyanovich now batting for Jamestown, hitting righty. Woods constantly glancing over at second, but releases the pitch. This one grounded over directly to third, corralled by Butler, and thrown to second, but Doyle is safe. So the bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Jamestown, 2 runners in scoring position as Tommy Schroeder gets ready to bat for the Tarp Skunks. Woods from the stretch throws the pitch. One a little low, but called a strike. As Schroeder stays patient. Woods from the stretch starts the pitch. Swung on, grounded directly to the mound and tossed over to first for the final out. So despite bases loaded, no runners come home, and the score still 0-0 heading into the second inning.
Jeez, this guy stinks. Go to the bullpen. Ready?
Me?
Thanks to these Muckdogs jerseys, which you can buy now, I'm still fresh and still clean.
My name! Alright, we'll get you in here. Come on. We're gonna get you profile speed checked out. Alright. You good? Yep. Alright, let's go. Steve looked at it and your trainer's stable. Okay. Gotta get this done quick.
What's up, guys? Something wrong with his knee. I'm not sure what it is. His knee, huh?
My knee.
Let's take a look. Nothing I can do. Let's send out in Rochester Regional Health. The best medicine services in Western New York.
Start of the second inning here in Jamestown. Both teams still scoreless, and leading off for Batavia is Justin Espinal. Espinal batting righty for the Muckdogs. And Gage Hayes still working the mound for Jamestown. First pitch, way low and inside, and Espinal doesn't bite. Here's the delivery from Hayes. That one high in center, ruled a strike, and Espinal doesn't bite once again. The 1-1 pitch, a tad inside. So 2 balls and 1 strike here for Espinal. Hayes from the windup. I'm gonna line drive, 6 landing over in left field, and it'll be a base hit for Espinal. Espinal quickly getting on base, and next up in the order is Eric Smith. 0-0 the score, no outs here, with 1 runner on in the top of the second. Eric Smith batting lefty. Hayes from the windup. Cannons the pitch. That one center for a strike as Eric doesn't swing. A pickoff attempt thrown, and Espinal makes it back safely. Hayes staring at the plate, has the glove at his chest, and delivers the pitch. That one outside and not swung on by Smith. The 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and foul just past the right field line near home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Eric Smith, the lefty batter. Espinal on first with no outs here in the second. Hayes, glove at his waist, fires the pitch. Swung on, grounded over, delivered to second for an out, and back at first for a double play. Smith not fast enough to get to first. And that's 2 quick outs. Smith did get there in time. The umpire looked like he made a gesture towards indicating an out. Next in the order is Jake Butler, batting righty. Pickoff attempt thrown to first, but Eric is safe. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Excuse me, 1 out now because the double play was not a double play. As that pitch is called a strike. So 0-1 the count for Butler. With Eric Smith at first. And Hayes getting ready for the pitch. Another pickoff thrown, but Smith is still safe. Gage Hayes keeping all of Batavia's runners honest. Hayes, the glove at his waist, takes a few looks at it and releases the pitch. He'll swing from Butler, and it's called a strike. The pitch lands in the center of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out in the top of the second. Hayes throws the next pitch. That one fouled off past Batavia's dugout over the stands. Butler down in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. And Hayes, glove at his belt, fires the pitch. That one, a high fly ball out to center field, is caught by Doyle. So there's the second out of the inning, coming in form of a fly out from Butler. Eric Smith still on first. The score 0-0 with 2 outs in the top of the second. Jacob Vesco now batting righty for the Muckdogs. Here's the first pitch from Hayes. Vesco doesn't bite at it, and it hurts him. That one called a strike. Another pickoff thrown from Hayes, but Smith is still safe. Hayes from the stretch. Vesco stays patient once again, and it hurts him. 0-2 the count now. Vesco quickly digging himself into a hole here, and 1 strike away from ending the inning as another pickoff is thrown. Eric Smith still safe. And another pickoff thrown from Hayes, but Smith still getting to the base in time. From the windup, here's the 0-2. That one fouled over the grandstand. So we'll do this over again. Hayes from the windup. Swinging a pop-up out to right field. Is corralled by Stoyanovich to end the inning. So, heading into the bottom of the second, 0-0, still the score. More Muckdogs baseball coming up shortly.
Hey guys, this is Austin, the play-by-play broadcaster for the Batavia Muckdogs, and I'm here with Dewey at Attica's 10th hole in Attica, New York at 96 Bunnell Street. Dewey's here, ready to come out to Attica's to play some 9-hole golf. Nice job, Dewey.
Noah Brooks leading off for the Tarp Skunks, as the score is still 0-0. Ty Woods still working the mound, pitching righty, and the batter Brooks hitting righty. First pitch is low and called a ball. Here's the next pitch from Woods. That one swung on foul over the grandstand. A quick 1-1 count for Brooks. Woods, glove at his chest, delivers the pitch. That one hit foul. Hits one of the stadium lights. The count quickly 1-2 for Brooks. Here's the next pitch from Woods. That one outside, no swing from Brooks. Here's the 2-2. That one hitting Woods, so he'll advance to first. That one got him in the back that time. So one runner on for the Tarp Skunks, as Brandon McQuinn Banks gets ready to hit for Jamestown. Still scoreless, no outs in the bottom of the second, one runner on first. Here's the pitch from Woods. That one low and inside, no swing from Banks. Woods a quick look at first, throws the next pitch. Banks stays patient, and it costs him. That one, a fastball, dead center, rolled a strike. Here's the 1-1 from Woods. Up and away to Banks. And the count 2 balls and 1 strike. Brooks taking a small lead off at first. Woods throws the pitch. That one low and inside, and Banks staying disciplined here, and it's quickly a hitter's count. A 3-1 from Woods. No swing from Banks, and that's ball 4. So back-to-back walks for Woods, and now runners on first and second for the Tarp Skunks, as Austin Matranga gets ready to hit for Jamestown. Matranga hitting lefty. Woods has the ball in his glove by the chest. A quick look at second, and delivers the pitch. Bunt attempt from Matranga, but doesn't commit all the way. No swing, 1-0. Woods another eye at second, throws the pitch. Matranga, another bunt attempt. Hasn't hit the ball yet, and 2-0 the count now for Banks. For Matranga, rather. Woods continuing to eye second. Throws the pitch. The bunt laid down past the left field line. Thrown to first, and he is safe. Matranga, a successful bunt over at first, and the bases are loaded with no outs here in the bottom of the second. 2 runners in scoring position as Connor Kiefer gets ready to hit for the Tarp Skunks, trying to bring those runners home. Bases loaded, no outs, bottom of the second. Still scoreless. Woods from the windup. Kiefer doesn't offer that time. The pitch low and inside. Here's the 1-0 from Woods. Swinging a grounder over to third, thrown to home for 1 out, and thrown to first for 2. So, no runners score for the Tarp Skunks that time, but 2 more are still in scoring position. A quick double play from the Muckdogs helps neutralize the loaded bases, and all of a sudden, there's 2 outs now. Top of the order, up for the Tarp Skunks as Sebastianelli gets ready to hit. Batting lefty. Here's the first pitch. That one popped up over the grandstand, and the count quickly 0-1. Runners on third and second with 2 outs. Woods from the windup. Sebastianelli does an offer on the 1-0. On the 0-1, rather, and that pitch called a ball. Woods, the glove near his hat, brings it down and fires the pitch. The next one low and outside, and Sebastianelli doesn't bite at it. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count, with runners on third and second. Here's the pitch from Woods, swung on and directly caught over at second by Lopez. That one snagged a few feet from second, and that concludes the inning. So after having bases loaded with no outs, no runners score for the Tarp Skunks, and we're still scoreless heading into the 3rd inning.
Alright, so the green looking about 300 yards straight out, maybe a little bit dog leg right. We'll see what we got here with this draw here.
Hopefully I don't slice this one.
No golfing at Dwyer.
So where should we golf at?
What do you mean?
Atticus 10th hole in Attica, New York. 95 Bundle Street.
Alright,
We should go there. We should go there.
We'll take your word for it.
Still scoreless as we enter the top of the 3rd here in Jamestown. Justin Austin getting ready to hit for the Muckdogs. The Tarp Skunks, no success after bases, trying to limit the Muckdogs' chances as that first pitch is a ball. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off past the Muckdogs' dugout. And the count 1-1. Hayes still on the mound for the Tarp Skunks as he fires the pitch. That one high and inside. And Austin doesn't bite. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count for Austin. That one swung on in a high fly ball out to deep left field. Sticks to landing. Rather, that's right field. And Austin is sprinting over to third. So it looks like a triple for Austin. He's safe at third. Austin sprinted over around the diamond as soon as he hit that one. And got the waves over from Coach Martinez. So one runner already in scoring position as Morris is up to the plate now for the Muckdogs. Here's the first pitch. That one low and outside to Morris. TJ Morris hitting righty. The next pitch. Check swing, but also low and outside. Quickly, a hitter's count now. Here's the 2-0 to Morris. Morris still doesn't crack at it. That one low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. The count for Morris. Hayes delivers the next pitch, and that's ball 4. And Austin successfully makes it home, so the Muckdogs are on the board after the pitch isn't caught by Brooks. Batavia up 1-0 with 1 runner on first here in the top of the third. And Lopez now leading off, signaling the top of the order, rather. First pitch to Lopez, right to Brooks, doesn't swing from Lopez, and now Morris gets his feet over to second. No outs in the top of the third, 1 runner on second. The count 1-0 for Lopez. And the Tarp Skunks talking things over at the mound. It's Noah Brooks and Gage Hayes exchanging words, trying to make sure they're on the same page. 1 runner in scoring position for the Muckdogs. Lopez returns to the plate. Hayes takes a quick glance over at second and delivers the pitch. A check swing from Lopez, and the umpire calls a strike. Hayes, another look at second. Turns his head multiple times, darts the pitch. Lopez whiffs at it, but hits it foul. That one sailing towards Jamestown's dugout. Here's the 1-2 from Hayes. Hits Lopez in the hip, and he's walked over to first. 2 runners on base. No outs here in the top of the third. Batavia up 1-0 early on, and James Mason returning to the plate for Batavia. Mason, the righty batter, was struck out in his first plate appearance. Hayes moves back up to the mound. Has the glove at his chest and delivers the pitch. A bunt attempt by Mason. He's sprinting over to first. And Bobby Stang is there to make the play. So Morris and Lopez advance But Mason is out at first. That's out number 1 of the inning. And Cooper Romick now batting for the Muckdogs. Romick hitting righty. Trying to bring Lopez and Morris home. Here's the first pitch from Hayes. That one low at the dirt, and Romick doesn't bite at it. One ball, no strikes, 1 out in the top of the 3rd. 2 runners on, and the Muckdogs lead 1-0. Hayes gets back into his stance. From the windup, throws the pitch. Swing and a miss from Romick. And that's strike 2 of the at-bat. Excuse me, that's strike 1. Here's the next pitch from Hayes. There's strike 2, as that one's a tad outside and Romick doesn't offer. Hayes, glove at his chest, throws the next pitch. Swung on and foul into the bleachers. 1-2, still the count for Romick. And Hayes staring at the plate, deals the next pitch. Another one hit foul by Romick. Sails over the grandstand. The count remains 1-2. Lopez starting to lead off of second. Morris doing the same at third. The next pitch. That one dead center, called a strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So Romick strikes out, and Sean Pope is up now for Batavia, trying to bring Morris and or Lopez home. Pope hitting lefty. Here's the first pitch. Pope does an offer on it. That one up and away. Hayes fires the 1-0. Swing and a miss from Pope. Swung on a little too early. The count 1-1 for Pope. Hayes releases the next pitch. Popped up past the left field line as dove in for by Brooks, but doesn't make the catch. Brooks running all the way from behind the dish. Put his body on the line, but couldn't corral the ball. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Pope with 2 outs in the top of the third. Runners on second and third for the Muckdogs. Batavia ahead 1-0. Hayes takes a deep breath and fires the pitch. No offer from Pope. That one up and away. And the count 2-2. Here's a 2-2 offering from Hayes. Hit and fouled off towards Batavia's dugout. Skip Martinez. The next pitch. That one outside again, and we now have a full count here for Pope. Three balls, 2 strikes. Hayes from the windup. A high fly ball hit up towards deep right field. Sticks the landing, and Morris comes home. Lopez following him as well. And that's 2 quick runs for the Muckdogs. An RBI single from Pope puts Batavia ahead 3-0 with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Now batting Cooper Romick, hitting righty. The first pitch grounded directly over to short, thrown to second, and that's the end of the inning. Austin Matranga getting that final out for the Tarp Skunks. And the score 3-0 midway through the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd here in Jamestown. The Muckdogs ahead 3-0 thanks to 3 runs coming in the top of the 3rd. And Doyle now leading off for the Tarp Skunks. Doyle batting righty. Woods, the pitcher, still for the Muckdogs. A bunt attempt by Doyle on the first pitch. Sails foul. Past the left field line. Woods, the right-handed pitcher, still working the mound for Batavia. From the windup, fires the pitch. Doyle doesn't bite on it. That one up and outside. Here's the 1-1 from Woods. Swinging a grounder up the middle, makes its way past the infield. Thrown over to Eric Smith at first, but Doyle is safe. The throw not in time. And that'll put 1 runner on base here to start the bottom of the 3rd. Cubby Jones now batting for the Tarp Skunks, hitting lefty. Woods takes a quick glance at first, releases the pitch. A high fly ball out to deep left field. Running for it is Mason, but he doesn't get there in time. Mason sprinting all the way from deep left field, try to make it to the ball, but couldn't get there. Woods, glove at his chest, throws the 0-1. Jones stands flat-footed and doesn't offer. That one called a ball by the umpire. Here's the delivery from Woods. A grounder up between the first and second base gap. A quick throw to second. Gets 1 out. But Jones is safe at first. Doyle, the runner, getting out at second. And that'll leave Jones alone on base at first. Next up for the Tarp Skunks is Bobby Stang. Stang hitting righty. Here's the first pitch. Grounder directly to short, thrown to second, and thrown to first for the second out is missed by Smith. So another out at second. Kobe Jones heads back to the dugout, but Stang safe at first. Two quick groundouts for Jamestown as DJ Stoyanovich returns to the plate. Stoyanovich batting righty for Jamestown. Woods from the windup fires the first pitch. A check swing from Stoyanovich, and that one ruled a strike. Stoyanovich getting his stance ready. Here's the pitch from Woods. That one up and inside and ruled a strike. So a quick 0-2 count for Stoyanovich. And Stang leading off at first. Here's Woods from the windup. Stoyanovich. So that will end the inning. The score 3-0 in favor of the Muckdogs.
I'm just not fast enough. I can't get that.
Why don't you go grab a car from Pellegrino's Auto?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Here's the keys.
Thank you for the great deal.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
great day.
Thank you. You too.
Start of the fourth inning here in Jamestown. The Muckdogs ahead 3-0, and leading off for Batavia is Eric Smith. Smith, the man who got the last out of the third inning, which came from a fly out that sailed foul. Smith batting righty, and Gage Hayes still working the mound for Jamestown. So a righty-lefty matchup here. The first pitch, a tad outside. Smith doesn't swing, and that one ruled a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Hayes. That one still outside, but a tad lower. Good for a ball. The 1-1 swung on and missed by Smith. So quickly a 1-2 count here for Smith as he takes a quick step back from the plate. Hayes, with the glove at his chest, throws the pitch. That one ruled a strike, and Eric Smith is out for the first out of the inning. One away here in the top of the fourth. The score still 3-0 in favor of Batavia. And Jake Butler returning to the plate now for the Muckdogs. Butler hitting righty. Swings at the first pitch, but doesn't make contact. Hayes has the glove at his chest for the next pitch. That one hits Butler in the back, and he's walked over to first. One runner on with one away here in the top of the fourth. The Muckdogs lead 3-0 over the Tarp Skunks. Jacob Vesco now hitting righty for the Muckdogs. Hayes. A quick pickoff attempt thrown, but Butler still safe. Hayes, a pitcher who loves to throw those pickoff attempts, hasn't found any success with them so far, as that pitch sails straight to the backstop and Butler advances to second. A quick look at second from Hayes, and here's the 1-0. That one grounded fair over to third base and thrown to Bobby Stang for the second out. And despite that out at first, Jake Butler gets over to third successfully. So one runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. And now batting is Justin Austin hitting lefty. First pitch. Austin takes it for a ball. Butler getting a pep talk over at third from Coach Martinez as the next pitch is hit foul over the home dugout and over the stands. So the count quickly 1-2 for Austin. The next pitch. No swing that time from Austin. And now a hitter's count here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Butler leading off at third. Hayes releases the pitch. Swinging a liner out to deep right field. Sticks the landing as Stojanovic can't get to it. So Butler scores, and Austin is rounding over to third. His second triple of the day. Austin's first triple hit directly over to deep right field as the head coach, Ben Julian, for the Tarp Skunks, arguing with the umpire. Wow. Julian telling the umpire to do his job as he was nearly thrown out of the game. And claps erupt from the stands and from Jamestown's dugout. Julian was heated at that call. Nevertheless, the score still 4-0 in favor of the Muckdogs. So after all that, Batavia ahead 4-0 with 2 outs and Justin Austin at third after his second hit triple of the day. And next in the order for Batavia is the 10th batter, TJ Morris. TJ Morris hitting righty. And head coach Ben Julian for the Tarp Skunks nowhere to be found. The first pitch, a grounder over to right field. Successfully brings... Rather, he's out at first. It looked like Morris got there in time, but not quite. Austin rounds home, but the score doesn't count. TJ Morris, the final out for the Muckdogs. Despite that, and all that, after all that chaos, 4-0.
Reno, where's that at?
Batavia. The best auto.
Alright, so the green looking about 300 yards straight out, maybe a little bit dog leg right. We'll see what we got here with this draw here.
Hopefully I don't slice this one.
No golfing at Dwyer.
So where should we golf at?
What do you mean?
Atticus 10th hole in Attica, New York. 95 Bunnell Street.
Alright,
We should
we'll
go
take your
there.
word for it.
We should go there.
We'll take your word for it.
Tommy Schroeder leading off for the Tarp Skunks after a chaotic top of the fourth for both teams. Ty Woods throws the first pitch. Swung on and foul. That one sails past the left field line out of the park. Schroeder batting lefty for Jamestown, righty for Jamestown, as he takes that pitch for a ball. Here's the 1-1 from Woods. A high fly ball popped up to deep left field, is caught over by Mason, and that's the first out of the inning. Batavia ahead 4-0, no runners on base, one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Noah Brooks now batting righty for the Tarp Skunks. The first pitch from Woods. The fly ball cranked out to center field is corralled by Vesco for the second out of the inning. So a pair of flyouts for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks has them quickly down here. And trying to change that is the next batter, Brandon McLean Banks. Banks takes the first pitch for a ball. Banks hitting righty for the Tarp Skunks. The next pitch, that one swung on and foul over out of the park near the right bleachers. Woods delivers the 1-1. A check swing makes contact with Banks. And he moves over to first. Now, Batavia Muckdogs head coach Joey Martinez wanting a word with the umpire after Ben Julian wanted some words with him in the top of the fourth. One runner on for Jamestown. The Tarp Skunks trail 4-0. 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Next in the order is the second baseman, Austin Matranga, hitting lefty. Here's the first pitch from Woods. Matranga doesn't offer on it. That one low at the dirt for a ball. Woods, glove at his chest. Nods and fires the next pitch. A high fly ball out to center field. And Morris right under it to make the catch. So that's the final out of the inning. The Muckdogs ahead 4-0. 4 innings in and heading into the 5th.
Jeez, this guy stinks. Go to the bullpen. Ready?
Me? Ow. Thanks to these Muckdogs jerseys, which you can buy now, I'm still fresh and still clean.
Start of the 5th inning here in Jamestown. The score 4-0. Muckdogs out in front. Gage Hayes, the right-handed pitcher, still working the mound for Jamestown. And leading off for Batavia is TJ Morris. TJ Morris, the 10th hitter for Batavia. So after him is the top of the order, beginning with Lucas Lopez. Rather, Lucas Lopez is up batting first, hitting lefty. The first pitch from Hayes. Off speed in the zone for a strike. Lopez doesn't hack at it. Here's the next pitch from Hayes. That one hit foul. Right past the right field line. Lopez quickly in an 0-2 hole. Hayes throws the next pitch. No swing that time from Lopez. That one high and outside. 1-2 the count. Here's the next pitch. That one grounded directly between the first and second gap. That one thrown to Stang for the first out. A quick out for the Muckdogs there. And next in the order is James Mason, batting righty. Hayes, glove at the chest. Mason doesn't strike at the first pitch. That one low and outside for a ball. Here's the next throw from Hayes. Mason stays patient again, and that time the umpire rules a strike. That one is had inside. Next pitch from Hayes. Bounces off of Brooks's glove. That one ruled a ball. Here's the 2-1 offering from Hayes. That one fouled into the bleachers behind Batavia's dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. The Muckdogs lead 4-0 over the Tarp Skunks. The next pitch from Hayes. In there for a strike, and that's the second out for Batavia. Cooper Romick trying to get on base for Batavia. Romick hitting righty. Here's the first pitch from Hayes. Romick doesn't offer on the inside pitch. That one declared a ball. There's the 1-0 offering from Hayes. Grounded over to third. Missed by Sebastianelli. Thrown over to the first. And that one thrown to first, but not in time, as Romick is there safely. Sean Pope now hitting for Batavia, batting lefty. One runner on, Batavia up 4 runs to none, with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. A pickoff thrown by Hayes to first, but Romick is safe. Here's the empty count. Pitch, low at the dirt, but ruled a strike. And Pope didn't bite at that one, thought it would be a ball. As Hayes fires another pickoff attempt to first, but Romick still there in time. Here's the 0-1 offering from Hayes. No swing from Pope. That one low and outside. And Brooks having to move over to snag it. 1-1 the count, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The Muckdogs lead 4-0 as another pickoff attempt is thrown. But Romick getting back to the bag once again. And a 4th pickoff attempt thrown at first. Romick still safe at first. A lot of pickoffs being thrown by Hayes. As he finally deals the next pitch, that one outside for a ball. Pope doesn't bite at it. A 5th pickoff attempt thrown. Bobby Stang actually misses this one, but Romick doesn't decide to move. Here's the 2-1 to Pope. That one hitting the right elbow, and Pope heads to first. Romick shuffling over to second. So 2 runners on base for Batavia in the top of the 5th. The Muckdogs lead 4-0 over the Tarp Skunks. And Justin Espinal now batting for Batavia, hitting left-righty. Gage Hayes talking with Noah Brooks, and it looks like his day at the mound is over. Ben Julian, the Tarp Skunks head coach, not at the mound as he was thrown out of the game earlier for shouting at the umpire after Justin Austin's second triple of the game. So the Tarp Skunks deciding their next pitcher. The next pitcher for Jamestown, number 19, Gabe Wheeler. Gabe Wheeler, a right-handed pitcher out of the University of Tampa. Now taking over for Gage Hayes. Batavia up 4 runs to none against Jamestown with 2 outs and the bases. Eric Smith getting ready to bat for the Muckdogs. Eric Smith, one of 2 Muckdogs players not from the States. Wheeler finishing up his warm-up pitches, returns to the mound, and Smith moves up to the plate. Wheeler takes a quick glance at all the bases, has the glove near his. Smith went for it at that time, made contact, but that one sails behind the dish. 0-1 the count for Smith. And here's the next pitch from Wheeler. That one low and outside for a strike. Smith stood flat-footed that time, but it costs him. 0-2 the count with the bases loaded here in the top of the 5th. Muckdogs up 4-0. The 0-2 delivery. That one a tad outside, and that's the first ball of the at-bat. Here's the 1-2 from Wheeler. The off-speed pitch is hit foul towards Batavia's dugout. And the count will stay 1-2. The 1-2 to Smith. Swinging a liner over to left field as Sebastianelli steps on third to end the inning. Sebastianelli scooped up the ball a couple feet back of third and made the play. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, the score 4-0 in favor of the Muckdogs.
So the green looking about 300 yards straight out, maybe a little bit dog leg right. We'll see what we got here with this draw here.
Hopefully I don't slice this one.
No golfing at Dwyer.
So where should we golf at?
What do you mean?
Atticus 10th hole in Attica, New York. 95 Bundle Street.
All right,
We should
we'll
go
take your
there.
word for it.
We should go there.
We'll take your word for it.
Bottom of the 5th here in Jamestown. Muckdogs ahead 4 runs to none. over the Tarp Skunks as Connor Kiefer, hitting righty, is up for the Tarp Skunks. First pitch from Woods. Kiefer doesn't bite. The pitch low and inside. Here's the 1-0 from Woods. Swing and a miss from Kiefer. His swing just a tad below the pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike here in the bottom of the 5th. The next pitch is fouled over the grandstand. And a quick 1-2 count for Kiefer. Woods has the glove at his chest and delivers the pitch. That one gets Kiefer in the back, and he's walked over to first. So the first batter for the Tarp Skunks gets on base. And now the top of the order, Nigel Sebastianelli, up to the plate for Jamestown. Sebastianelli hitting lefty. Woods throws a quick pickoff attempt. Smith made the catch, but couldn't tag him in time. And Kiefer still safe at first. Here's the pitch from Woods. A bunt attempt is foul just above the Tarp Skunks dugout. The count 0-1 for Sebastianelli. Kiefer takes 2 steps off of first. Eric Smith expecting a pickoff attempt, and he makes the catch as Woods throws one, but Kiefer once again still safe. Here's the pitch from Woods. No swing that time from Sebastianelli, and the fastball ruled a strike. Sebastianelli quickly down 0-2 in this at-bat. Woods has the glove by his waist and fires the pitch. Sebastianelli hacks at it, but sends it foul. Ball is kept just inside the field, past the right field line. Woods releases another pickoff attempt, bounces off the dirt in front of Smith, and he couldn't corral it. So Kiefer advances to second after a throwing error by Ty Woods. So no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Connor Kiefer at second for Jamestown, and Batavia up 4-0. Woods has the ball hanging down in his right arm, looks over at second, and here's the next pitch. That one is fouled over the grandstand by Sebastianelli. The count still 0-2. Here's Woods from the windup. Takes a couple quick looks at second and hesitates to throw it. Woods steps off the mound for a brief moment, but returns back. Takes another look at Kiefer at second, finally throws the pitch. That one ruled a strike by the umpire, and that'll be strike 3 for Sebastianelli. So Kiefer still at second, Sebastianelli out at the plate. And that's the first out for the Tarp Skunks. Next in the order is Leo Doyle. Doyle batting righty for Jamestown. Woods, another glance at Kiefer at second. Throws the pitch. No swing from Doyle, and that one lands dead center for a strike. So Lucas Lopez, the shortstop, keeping an eye on Kiefer at second as the next pitch is fouled over the backstop. Doyle in a quick 0-2 hole. Kiefer takes 2 steps off the bag at second as Woods makes eye contact with him behind the mound. Throws a pick off to second, but not in time. It looked like Lopez made the catch there over at short and stepped on the bag, but the umpire says otherwise. 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. The Muckdogs ahead 4-0. As the next pitch from Woods is hit foul towards the Tarp Skunks dugout. Leo Doyle steps off the box for a brief moment, but returns and gets in his stance. Woods has the ball hanging from his right arm, eyes second, and throws the pitch. That one high and outside, thrown from Brooks to third. And Kiefer is safe at third. Rather, that was Cooper Romick, the Muckdogs catcher, throwing the ball to third there. But Connor Kiefer is still safe for the Tarp Skunks. So 1 runner in scoring position for Jamestown, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tarp Skunks trailing 4-0 as the next pitch from Woods. Doyle doesn't bite at it. That one high and outside. Here's the 2-2 offering from Woods. Swing and a miss, and he got Doyle to crack at it. So that's the 2nd out of the inning for Jamestown. And up to the plate next is Kobe Jones. Connor Kiefer at third still for Jamestown. He's the lone runner on for the Tarp Skunks with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Batavia ahead 4-0. First pitch to Jones, the lefty batter. He hits it high up to right field, and it's corralled by Vesco. So that'll end the inning for Jamestown.
Yo, Eric and Jason, where'd y'all get this car at?
Pellegrino.
Where's that at?
Batavia.
The best auto dealership in Western New York.
Checking in on our YouTube live stream chat. Someone asked, are the Muckdogs home on June 21st? Yes, they are. They host the Geneva Red Wings at Dwyer Stadium. start of the 6th inning here at Russell E. Dietrich Park. The Muckdogs with a solid 4-0 lead over the Tarp Skunks. And Batavia trying to add more runs here as Jake Butler leads off for them. Butler batting righty. Gabe Wheeler still working the mound for the Tarp Skunks. The first pitch, Butler doesn't offer on it, and it costs him. That fastball lands in the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1 to Butler. The off-speed pitch is low, and Butler stands flat-footed. The 1-1 from Wheeler. That one off speed, but lands center and gets Butler for a strike. Butler takes a step forward into the box, and Wheeler throws the next pitch. A high fly ball out to center field is quickly caught by Leo Doyle. That's the first out for the Muckdogs. And now batting is Jacob Vesco. Vesco, the right fielder for Batavia tonight. He's hitting righty for the Muckdogs. First pitch from Wheeler. Gets Vesco at his helmet. And that one will walk Vesco to first. That one got him in the helmet, as I mentioned, but he took the hit no problem. One runner on first for Batavia with one away here in the top of the 6th. Batavia ahead 4 runs to none as Justin Austin moves up to the plate, hitting lefty. Wheeler takes a quick glance over at first. Bobby Stang ready for the pickoff attempt. Doesn't throw it, and instead delivers a low and outside pitch. Austin doesn't bite at it, so the count 1-0. The next throw from Wheeler. That one a high fly ball cranked out to deep center field, and once again Leo Doyle makes the catch. So 2 away now in the top of the 6th with 1 runner on, and the score 4-0 in favor of Batavia. Next up for the Muckdogs is TJ Morris, the center fielder for Batavia. Morris batting righty. Wheeler looks down and delivers the first pitch. That one dead center, and Morris doesn't swing. Wheeler has the ball hanging from his right hand, glove at his chest, and from the windup deals the next pitch. Morris hacks at it that time but couldn't make contact, and he's quickly down 0-2. Vesco a couple steps off of first. The next pitch from Wheeler. Off speed and low. Morris doesn't move. The count 1 ball, 2 strikes for Morris. And Vesco at first after being nailed in the head with a fastball by Wheeler. Wheeler deals the next pitch. That one low and outside. Morris with a good eye doesn't swing, and the count suddenly 2-2. Wheeler brings the glove back up to his chest and throws it from the windup. The next pitch over to Brooks. No swing from Morris, and a throw to second is out. Jacob Vesco could not make it to the bag. And the second baseman, Austin Matranga, gets him out. And now the Muckdogs have to try and prevent Jamestown from scoring here with some solid fielding. 4-0 the score in favor of Batavia heading into the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, where the Muckdogs lead the Tarp Skunks 4-0. And leading off for Jamestown is the first baseman, Bobby Stang. Still working the mound for Batavia is the right-handed pitcher, Ty Woods. Stang hitting righty. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Woods has the glove at his chest, throws the next pitch, and that one's fouled off over the backstop. And the count quickly 0-2 for Stang. Woods, with his right hand in his glove, releases the next pitch. Stang doesn't swing at it. That one low at the plate. Quickly corralled by Romick. Here's the 1-2 from Woods. Stang takes another pitch for a ball and slowly battling himself out of the pitcher's count. Woods with the next pitch. Another one low and outside, and Stang battled back from no balls and 2 strikes to a full count now. Woods has the glove by his chest, and from the windup deals the next pitch. That one a liner out to left field, sticks the landing. Picked up by Mason, and it'll be a base hit for Bobby Stang. He gets to first after battling down from 0-2. No outs in the bottom of the 6th. The Muckdogs ahead 4-0. And next in the order for the Tarp Skunks is DJ Stoyanovich. Stoyanovich batting righty. Takes the first pitch for a ball. That one low and outside. Woods still going strong here. 6.5 innings into the ball game as he releases the next pitch. Swing and a miss from Stoyanovich. The pitch off speed in the low that time. And the count 1-1. Stoyanovich back in the box. Woods darts the next pitch. That one a liner out to right field. Makes its way down to the ground, and Bobby Stang rounding over to third. The throw to Butler. Oh, tad late that time, and it'll be a double from Stoyanovich. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Tarp Skunks with 0 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Next to the plate is Tommy Schroeder, batting righty, trying to get the Tarp Skunks out of this 4-0 hole here in Russell E. Dietrich Jr. Park. Woods takes a quick glance at third, leans over to second. The second baseman, Justin Austin, not near the plate. So Woods can't really throw a pickoff and instead deals the pitch. Schroeder takes it for a ball. That one low at the dirt. The count 1-0. Here's the next throw from Woods. Schroeder doesn't offer once again, and now Stang makes it home, and the Muckdogs allow their first run of the game here in the bottom of the 6th. Stang makes it to the dish. Stoyanovich moves to third, and 1 runner still in scoring position for Jamestown, as the Tarp Skunks now trail by just 3. Woods, the next pitch, way outside, and Schroeder stays patient. Ty Woods delivers the 3-0. Schroeder thought that was ball 4, but instead the umpire calls it the first strike. The pitch was low. The delivery from Woods that time called another strike, and suddenly the 3-0 count is now a full count. Woods, the payoff pitch. That one swung on and cranked out to center field and corralled by Morris. The throw to Romick over at the dish. And despite the out at center field, Stoyanovich remains at third. Noah Brooks now batting for Jamestown, hitting righty, in a brief conversation by the Muckdogs at the mound. Possibly the end of the day for Ty Woods. He's pitched the entire game up until this point. And coming into the game today, Ty Woods in those innings gave up 8 hits, 2 walks, and struck out 5 batters. Not much exposure up until today for Woods, and he's done for the day. Next up on the mound for the Muckdogs is Liam Ryan. Ryan a sophomore out of SUNY New Paltz. And Ryan, this past season, seeing a lot of success at SUNY New Paltz as they took down SUNY Cortland 15-11 in a SUNYAC championship game. His sister Molly Ryan played softball at Brockport for 4 years. So a lot of experience in his family. Liam Ryan warming up here for the Muckdogs. Cooper Romick behind the dish, helping him out. And for the Tarp Skunks, Noah Brooks, the catcher, now up to the plate. Stojanovic on third, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. The score is 4-1 in favor of Batavia. Brooks batting righty. Doesn't offer on the first pitch, and it's called a strike. Ryan examines third, but deals the next pitch. That one off speed and outside, and once again, Brooks doesn't offer. Ryan from the stretch. This one fouled off by Brooks over the bleachers past Batavia's dugout. They count quickly 1-2 for Noah Brooks. Ryan this time from the windup. No swing from Brooks. That one low and outside. They count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Liam Ryan has the glove near his chest, delivers the off-speed pitch, and another one fouled off by Brooks. That one again sailing over the stands and above Batavia's dugout. The 2-2 offering from Ryan. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tarp Skunks. Batavia still in front, 4-1 over to the Tarp Skunks here in the bottom of the 6th. As Stojanovic still on third. The next pitch from Ryan. The next pitch to Wallace is way outside, and Wallace doesn't even think about swinging. Wallace trying to bring Stojanovic home. And that would cut the score down. That would cut the score to 4-2. Batavia in front, as the next pitch is another ball outside. Here's the 2-2 from Ryan. That one swung on and foul over the backstop. Stojanovic stepping over to the third base bag and gets back to leading off. Here's the pitch from Ryan. Swinging a liner out to right field, sticks the landing, and that'll bring Stojanovic home. The ball picked up by Vesco, thrown to the infield, but nowhere near in time, and that's a double for the double for Wallace, that is. And next in the order is Brandon McLean-Banks, batting lefty. So the Tarp Skunks climb just a tad closer to tying things up. The score 4-2 in favor of the Muckdogs, as the first pitch is called a ball. Here's the 1-0 from Ryan. That one swung on and popped up foul past the left field line. Jake Butler racing over to it from third, but couldn't pull it in time. 1-1 the count for Banks. As Wallace starting to lead off of second. Here's the pitch from Ryan. That one inside, nearly making contact with Banks' arm. And he has to move back on that one. The count 2-1. The next delivery from Ryan, swinging a ball grounded up to first as Ryan steps on the bag to end the inning. The Tarp Skunks want to challenge that. The ball was called and out at first. Ryan made the play from the mound, and Jamestown unhappy with that call. Jamestown still arguing about the call from the dugout. Their head coach, Ben Julian, was ejected earlier today for shouting at the umpire, telling him to do his job at home plate. That exchange coming after Justin Austin's second triple of the day. And it appears that the call stands. So that'll end the inning at the plate for the Muckdogs. And we'll take a quick break.
Hey guys, this is Austin, the play-by-play broadcaster for the Batavia Muckdogs, and I'm here with Dewey at Attica's 10th hole in Attica, New York at 96 Bunnell Street. Dewey's here, ready to sink a par. Go ahead, Dewey. Come out to Attica's to play some 9-hole golf. Nice job, Dewey.
Jeez, this guy stinks. Go to the bullpen. Ready?
Me? Ow. Thanks to these Muckdogs jerseys, which you can buy now, I'm still fresh and still clean.
Start of the 7th here in Jamestown. Batavia still in front, but now it's a little closer, 4-2 the score. As the end of the order, TJ Morris is up to the plate. Morris batting righty for the Muckdogs. And Wheeler still working the mound for the Tarp Skunks. The first pitch, Morris doesn't bite on it. That one low and inside. Here's the 1-0 from Wheeler. Swinging a fly ball out to left field is quickly corralled by Kiefer. And that's the first out for the Muckdogs. So that brings up Lucas Lopez, the leadoff hitter for Batavia. Lopez hitting lefty. Gabe Wheeler, the right-handed pitcher, throws the first off-speed pitch, and Lopez doesn't offer. That one called a strike. One away here in the top of the 7th. Muckdogs ahead 4-2 as the next pitch fouled off and rolls past the right field line. Lopez quickly in an 0-2 hole. Swings on the next pitch. That one out to left field. 6th landing, and that'll be a base hit for Lopez, but he sprints over to second and gets there in time. The ball late. The throw was late to the infield, and that'll be a double for Lucas Lopez. The first runner to get on base here in the 7th inning. Lopez on second, one away here in the top of the 7th. The Muckdogs ahead 4-2 over the Tarp Skunks. And James Mason is next in the order, but rather Anthony Greco coming up to the plate for the Muckdogs, batting lefty. Wheeler looks at second and throws the empty pitch. Greco takes the low inside pitch for a strike. Wheeler, the glove at his chest. A brief glance at second and throws the pitch. Swinging a line drive out past in the infield, lands in the left and center field gap. A bullet pass from Jamestown to the dish, but not in time. And Lopez successfully makes it home. 5 runs for the Muckdogs on the day, extending the lead to 3. And that'll be a RBI double for Anthony Greco. 1 away in the top of the 7th. Batavia ahead 5 runs to 2, and Cooper Romick next up at the plate for Batavia. Wheeler deals the first pitch, and Romick takes the off-speed outside pitch for a strike. Wheeler has the ball hanging from his right arm, turns around to face second, and delivers the 0-1. That one alone at the dirt, and Greco advances to third. Brooks couldn't pick up the ball in time. And now another runner at third for the Muckdogs, with only 1 away in the top of the 7th. The throw from Wheeler. Romick stays patient on that one. The pitch, low and inside, good for a ball. Here's the 2-1 delivery from Wheeler. Romick hesitant to swing, and it costs him that one. A tad outside, but ruled a strike by the umpire. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count for Romick, the righty batter here in the top of the 7th. Wheeler has the glove at his chest and delivers the next pitch. Romick does an offer once again, and the count a full 1. The off-speed pitch from Wheeler landing low and outside. Wheeler fires the full count. That one, ball 4, and Romick moves to first. So runners at the corners for the Muckdogs with just 1 out in the top of the 7th. Batavia ahead 5-2. And Sean Pope next in the lineup for the Muckdogs. Sean Pope receiving some praise from Batavia head coach Joey Martinez, who's standing at third. The first pitch to Pope. No swing, and the umpire rules a strike. The pitch right in the middle. The 0-1 pitch from Wheeler. Pope again doesn't bite. That one low at the plate. So the count 1-1 with 1 away here in Jamestown. Wheeler has the glove at his chest from the windup. The next pitch. High and inside. Pope doesn't whiff at it. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count for Pope. Runners at the corners for the Muckdogs. And Gabe Wheeler, a quick look at first, but throws the pitch. Sean Pope stays patient. That one just a notch inside, but the umpire reaffirms it a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count for Pope. Wheeler, a quick glance at third, and fires the pitch from the windup. This one swung on and popped up right near the press box, aimed just a few feet from the window I'm looking out of. A little too close for comfort, but that's part of the sport. Once again, the count 2 balls, 2 strikes for Pope. Wheeler at the mound, glove at his chest, releases the next pitch. Off speed, straight to Brooks that time, fired at second and throw back to Brooks, and Greco is out! Brooks tried to pick off Romick at second, but instead, he tags Greco out at home. So 2 outs for the Muckdogs. In the top of the 7th, Batavia still up 5-2 as Romick advances to second, but not without Greco getting out at home. The first pitch to Pope after Greco getting out is a foul ball. That one aimed to Batavia assistant coach Khalid Cox. Pope returns to the box. The full count offering from Wheeler. That one hit by Pope, but foul, rolling past the backstop. So a full count with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Muckdogs are ahead by 3. As Wheeler delivers this one from the stretch. Off speed, and that's strike 3. Pope stood flat-footed, didn't swing on the centered off-speed pitch, and that'll end the inning. So close to adding more runs, but Batavia will have to live with just 5. The score 5-2 heading into the bottom of the 7th.
Look what I can do. Send another roster region of health. The best medicine services in Western New York.
Hey, how we doing? Good, how are you? Can I get one federal admission ticket, please? That's $9. Great season, man. First place. First place. Come on, Coach. There you go. Thank you, sir.
If you would like tickets, call our number at 585-524-2260. Go Dogs.
The Muckdogs lead 5-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. William Ryan, the Muckdogs' right-handed pitcher, still on the mound. And leading off for Jamestown is Connor Kiefer. Kiefer Made it to third in his last at-bat and was almost brought home, but didn't make it behind the dish. The first pitch. Low and outside to Kiefer, and he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 offering from Ryan. That one gets Kiefer in the back, and he's walked over to first. That was exactly how his last at-bat played out. And he steadily moved along the bases until he was at third and couldn't get brought home. So 1 runner on, no outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Batavia ahead 5-2, and the Muckdogs talking things over at the mound. Possibly the end of the day for Ryan after only pitching for a couple innings. Ty Woods, the starter for Batavia today, was kept in for more than half the game before Ryan subbed in for him. And that will, in fact, be the end of the day for Ryan. So up next for the Muckdogs is Michael Pedraza. Pedraza, a senior out of Kentucky State University. Pedraza similar to the starting pitcher Ty Woods, only pitched in just over 3 innings. And in those innings, he's made the most of it. 7 strikeouts and only a pair of walks and a pair of hits. So Pedraza warming up at the mound. 1 runner on first for the Tarp Skunks. And next up to the plate is the top of the order, Nigel Sebastianelli. Sebastianelli warming up near the backstop as he slowly moves inside the dish.
Shortstop, number 5, Nigel Sebastianelli.
Sebastianelli batting lefty for the Tarp Skunks. Pedraza, glove at his chest, delivers the first pitch. That one low and outside to Romick, who couldn't catch it right away and thought about throwing it to first. But stood with it and threw it back to the mound. Sebastianelli didn't swing at that first pitch. Hacks at it this time. This one sent out to left field and caught by Mason, but without nearly colliding into his teammate. Rather, that one was caught by Greco, who was brought in just a few moments ago. Nearly collided into the shortstop, Lopez, but made the play. And nevertheless, there's one away here in the the bottom of the 7th. Next up for the Tarp Skunks is right-handed batter Leo Doyle. 1 runner on, 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. The Muckdogs ahead over the Tarp Skunks 5-2. The pickoff attempt thrown from Pedraza Caught by Smith, but the runner, Sebastianelli, still safe. The next pitch to Doyle. A fastball outside. Pedraza, glove at his chin. Delivers the 1-1. That one swung on and fouled off by Doyle. Sails over the bleachers, just left of Batavia's dugout. That's Kiefer at first, rather, not Sebastianelli. The pitch from Pedraza, this one grounded directly to short. A quick toss to second for the first out. The second toss to Smith, a little late, bounces off the ground, and Smith could not tag up in time. So Kiefer out at second, one runner on first, and two away now in the bottom of the seventh. Now batting, number 10, Kobe Jones, hitting lefty. That one a direct pass to Romick, and attack at second is out! Leo Doyle could not race to the next bag in time and was tagged by the second baseman, Justin Alston. So that will end the inning. The score 5-2 still in favor of the Muckdogs as we head to the top of the eighth.
Jerry, I'm down here with. She's going to play a 2-point mini putt challenge. She's going to get 5 chances.
Yo, Eric and Jason, where'd y'all get this car at? Pellegrino. Where's that at? Batavia.
The best auto dealership in Western New York.
The sooner she makes the putt, the more students she will
get one better admission ticket, please? So that's going to be $9.
Having a great season, man.
Yeah.
First place.
First place. One Muckdogs.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
If you would like tickets, call our number at 585-524-2260. Go Dogs.
The score 5-2 in favor of the Muckdogs heading into the eighth inning. As the Tarp Skunks mascot now on the field with a couple of the Jamestown workers. Leading off for Batavia, Justin Espinal batting righty. Espinal, a bit of a quiet day so far, but wastes no time swinging. That one cranked out to left field and corralled by Kiefer for the first out. One away quickly here in Jamestown, and next up to the plate is Eric Smith, hitting lefty. Smith, first pitch, 2-1. Doesn't offer on the empty count, and that one off speed and center for a strike. Here's the 0-1 from Wheeler. Swing and a miss from Eric Smith. That one just a tad above Smith's swing. And he's quickly in an 0-2 count. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Smith. That time fouled off to the backstop. Oh and 2 still the count. No runners on for the Muckdogs. One away here in the 8th. The next pitch. Another swing and a miss. Smith couldn't reach that one. Went for it, but was just a tad too far outside. And a pair of quick outs for the Muckdogs. Jake Butler next to the plate. The Muckdogs lead 5-2 over the Tarp Skunks with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The first pitch to Butler. Butler stands flat-footed and takes it for a ball. The pitch inside, right by Butler's hands. The 1-0 delivery from Wheeler. That one off speed and center for a strike. Wheeler, glove at his chest, throws the next pitch. Low and inside. Butler check swings, and the count 2-1. Wheeler, the fourth pitch. Another low one dealt to Butler, and he stays patient. 3-1 the count for Butler. Wheeler has the glove by his belt, and from the windup deals the next pitch. This one grounded to third. A bullet pass to first for the out, and that concludes the inning. Bobby Stang catching the pass at first, and that puts a bow on the Muckdogs heading in the 8th. 5-2 in favor of Batavia, with 2 more chances now for the Tarp Skunks.
Hey guys, this is Austin, the play-by-play broadcaster for the Batavia Muckdogs, and I'm here with Dewey at Attica's 10th hole in Attica, New York at 96 Bunnell Street. Dewey's here ready to sink a par. Go ahead, Dewey. Come out to Attica's to play some 9-hole golf. Nice job, Dewey.
Jeez, this guy stinks. Go to the bullpen. Ready?
Me? Ow. Thanks to these Muckdogs jerseys, which you can buy now, I'm still fresh and still clean.
Meat of the order up for the Tarp Skunks. Kobe Jones, hitting righty, up to the plate first. Pedraza is still working the mound for the Muckdogs, as that first pitch is low and outside for a ball. Glove at his chest, Pedraza delivers the next pitch to Jones. Jones stands flat-footed, that one also outside and low, but ruled a strike. Here's the 1-1. Still no swing from Jones. That one just above the dirt and outside, the count 2-1. Pedraza raises the glove, fires the pitch. That one high to Jones. Quickly a hitter's count. Pedraza takes a deep breath, raises the leg. That next pitch, Jones lays off, and that one's called a strike. Here's the full count from Pedraza. That one grounded up parallel to the first base line. Pedraza late to grab the ball, and that one will lead to a base hit. Kobe Jones safe at first. So one runner on for the the Tarp Skunks with 0 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. And that also brings up Bobby Stang to the dish. Stang hitting righty. 5-2 Muckdogs in front here in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch from Pedraza gets Stang to bite on it, and he can't make contact. Stang receiving some praise from the Tarp Skunks dugout. Pedraza looking at the glove, fires the 0-1. Stang fouls that one off behind the dish to the backstop. Stang gets back in his stance. Here's the 0-2 offering. That one called strike 3 as Stang doesn't offer on the 0-2. Stang upset with himself for not swinging there. Next up in the order, DJ Stoyanovich, batting righty. One away here in the bottom of the 8th. The Muckdogs still in front, 5-2. Jamestown trying to cut the deficit late in this one. Pedraza releases the first pitch. Stoyanovich fouls that one off. That one fouled just left of Batavia's dugout. Stoyanovich taking a step back. Moves back up to the plate. Pedraza, glove by his belt, raises it and fires the pitch. This one, a fly ball out to right field and quickly pulled in by Vesco for the second out. Tommy Schroeder back up to bat for the Tarp Skunks. 2 away, 1 runner on first. Batavia still ahead 5 runs to 2. Pedraza, glove at his chin. Throws a quick pickoff attempt, but that one not successful. Jones still on first. Pedraza deals the next pitch. Schroeder doesn't offer on the 0-0. And it's rolled a strike down the middle. Pedraza looks at his glove, darts the next pitch. This one is swung on by Schroeder, and it's fouled off past the right field line. Smith started to trace back for it, but it sailed way over his head. A quick 0-2 count for Schroeder. The umpire cleaning home plate. Just 1 runner on here in the bottom of the 8th with 2 away. Batavia leading Jamestown 5-2 here in Russell E. Dietrich Park. The pitch from Pedraza. Up and away to Schroeder. He doesn't offer on it. Pedraza takes a quick breath, releases the next pitch. This one popped up behind the dish, Romick sprints for it to the backstop. Couldn't make the catch. Was a little hard to tell as the press box is directly over where he was headed towards. Nevertheless, Schroeder still batting. Pedraza doesn't look at first and releases the 0-2. A fly ball out to left field, sticks the landing, and that'll be a base hit for Tommy Schroeder. So runners on first and second for the Tarp Skunks with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. And that brings up Noah Brooks, the catcher for Jamestown, who's batting righty. The Muckdogs still ahead 5-2 late in this one. Pedraza has the glove in front of him. Moves it inside, brings it up to the chin. Quick glance at second and delivers the pitch. Brooks doesn't go for that one. That one a tad outside. And the count 1-0. Pedraza takes his time and delivers the next pitch. That one swung on and missed from Brooks. Brooks' swing just a hair under the pitch. Schroeder leading off quite a lot from first. Here's the 1-1 from Pedraza. This one grounded to third. Sprinting forward is Butler to make the play. And he gets the Tarp Skunks out in time. So a solid inning on the field by the Muckdogs. Has them up 5-2 heading into the 9th with one last chance to add some more runs.
She's going to play our mystery box challenge. She can either go home with a guaranteed prize, 2 Skunks tickets to a game of her choice, or whatever could be in this box. It could be nothing, or it could be something really cool. Would you rather have whatever is in or not in this box, or 2 free tickets? Want the box, you should. It could be nothing in it. Tickets are guaranteed price. You want the box? Let's open the box. What's in there? Give it open. We got a signed Pepsi baseball final contract team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for it.
How we doing? Can I get one federal admission ticket, please?
Great season, man. First place.
First place.
If you would like tickets, call our number at 585-524-2260. Go Dogs.
The 9th inning just moments away here in Jamestown. The Muckdogs holding a 5-2 lead against the Tarp Skunks. A win for Batavia would be its 7th in a row and 2nd here in Jamestown this season. Both times Batavia has faced Jamestown have come on the road here in Russell E. Dietrich Park. And leading off for Batavia, Jacob Vesco. Vesco holding down right field, got a couple of outs today. And he takes the first pitch for a strike. That one off speed and in the zone. Here's the 0-1 from Wheeler. Another curveball aimed at Vesco, and he doesn't hack at it. Wheeler, glove at the chest, delivers the 1-1. Swung on, this one hit high past left field, but sails foul. The count 1-2 for Vesco. Wheeler still on the mound for the Tarp Skunks after coming in for Gage Hayes. And he throws strike 3 to Vesco. Already the first out for the Muckdogs in just his first at-bat. And that brings up Justin Austin. Wheeler, as I was mentioning, entered the game for Gage Hayes. Gage Hayes was named the PGCBL Pitcher of the Week for the Western Division. Had about 5 innings of work, and that one to Austin, a strike. Austin whiffed at it, couldn't make contact, so the count 0-1. But Wheeler been pitching ever since, and the Tarp Skunks haven't thought about a substitution, really, as that next pitch is outside. Here's the 1-1 from Wheeler. This one ripped down the first baseline, but rolls just foul. That one bringing the count to 1-2. Wheeler gets the nod from Brooks, who's behind the dish, and fires the next pitch. This one swung on, and a high fly ball is sent out to deep right field and sticks the landing. Neither outfielder for Jamestown going for it, and that'll be a double for Justin Austin. Stoyanovich and Doyle, a little bit of confusion there in the outfield, between the center field and right field gap. Austin, another time getting on base here. He's had a very solid performance for the Muckdogs. A pair of triples, this time getting on second. And that brings up the back of the order, TJ Morris, batting righty. And a bit of a substitution here at second. Justin Austin coming out for Travis Hammond. Hammond saw a lot of action last night against Elmira, but hasn't seen the field today. The first pitch to Morris. Morris doesn't bite that one, low and inside for a strike. But as I was saying, Travis Hammond, new to the field today, leading off a bit off of second. TJ Morris swings the next pitch over to right field, but it sails foul just over Stang's head and rolls into deep right field. Morris now in a quick 0-2 count. Wheeler staring at second, finally throws the next pitch. This one off speed and away from Morris. And that'll be the first ball of the at-bat. Hammond a few feet leading off of second. Wheeler trying to keep him honest. Doesn't throw the pickoff. This one darted over to Morris. Is low and outside. Morris again not offering. The ball hanging low from Wheeler's right hand, the glove at his belt. And the pitch is thrown. This one, a swing and a miss from Morris. And that'll end Morris's time at the plate. 2 away here in the top of the 9th. The score 5-2 in favor of the Muckdogs, as Lucas Lopez, the top of the order, now due for the Muckdogs. Lopez hitting lefty, and Hammond over at second. Wheeler takes several looks at second, delivers the pitch. This one ripped down the left field line and makes its way to the ground. Running forward is Connor Kiefer, and that'll be a double for Lopez to get on the board here. Great aim on that swing. Had to make Kiefer really chase down after it. Just in from the left field line. So Brooks and Wheeler, along with one of the coaches for Jamestown, meeting at the mound, and that'll end the day for Gabe Wheeler, who was the substitution for the starting pitcher, Gage Hayes. And now Griffin White getting some action at the mound will close things out for Jamestown. Griffin White, a sophomore out of Wagner College. Griffin White taking some warm-up pitches, and we'll take a quick break, but more Muckdogs baseball coming up after this.
Yo, Eric and Jason, where'd y'all get this car at? Pellegrino. Where's that at?
Batavia, the best auto dealership in Western New York.
Griffin White, once again, the new pitcher for the Tarp Skunks. And Anthony Greco now batting lefty for the Muckdogs. Lucas Lopez at second. Greco sends that one to deep right field, but sails foul. And that one is into the Muckdogs bullpen. Lopez on second, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Batavia ahead 5-2. White looks at second and fires the next pitch. Another one swung on by Greco. This one sails into the Jamestown bullpen. So a pair of foul balls sailing into each team's respective bullpen has the count now at 0-2. White, glove at his chest. From the windup, the next pitch not swung on by Greco. That one outside for a ball. 1-2 the count for Greco. White darts the pitch from the windup. This one swung on and foul over the grandstand. Another one sailing near the press box. But I'm okay, guys. Don't worry. The count staying at 1-2 for Greco. White taking a small glance at second, releases the next pitch. Greco doesn't offer on the 1-2. The pitch low and outside, and the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. White set in his stance. Looks at second and delivers the next pitch. That one inside. Greco doesn't bite, and suddenly a full count now after a pair of foul balls. Greco fighting back here in the top of the ninth. The next pitch from White is sent down to the Muckdogs bullpen, foul. 3-2 the count for Greco. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. The Muckdogs lead 5-2 against the Tarp Skunks. No runners on base. Actually, Lopez on base, excuse me, at second. The 3-2 to Greco sails foul over the Tarp Skunks dugout and into the stands. Lots of pitches and lots of foul balls to Greco. White looks at second and is ready to deal the next one. This one hits Greco in the arm, and he'll move to first. So after battling back down 0-2 in the count, Greco gets 4 straight balls, the last one making contact with his elbow. And there's 2 runners on for the Muckdogs. Romick, the catcher for Batavia, next to bat for Batavia. Here's the empty count from White. Swung on and missed. That one just a tad under the swing. Romick bit on the fastball, just couldn't make contact with his bat. White has the glove at his chest and fires the 0-1. That one outside in the low. Romick hesitant to swing, and the count suddenly 1-1. Both runners leading off quite a bit at first and second. White doesn't notice. The next pitch to Romick is a check swing, and Brooks tried to dart that one to second to try and get Greco out, but he'll advance, and Lopez will advance. So 2 runners in scoring position. Romick, the 2-1 count now for him. The delivery to Romick, a high fly ball sent out to center field, is down to the ground, and Romick sprints to second. Not 1 but 2 runners score for the Muckdogs, and Batavia up 8-2 late in this one. Greco and Lopez both scoring for the Muckdogs off of an RBI double by Cooper Romick. With 2 outs here in the top of the ninth, Batavia has managed to pile on the lead. 3 runs coming in from this inning alone. As the next pitch is dealt to Sean Pope. This one, a high fly ball sent out to center field and corralled by Leo Noyle. So that'll end a great inning for the Muckdogs, as we're down to just the bottom of the ninth. The score 8-2 in favor of Batavia. One more chance for Jamestown to fire back.
Alright, so again, looking about 300 yards straight out, maybe a little bit dog leg right. We'll see what we got here with this draw.
Hopefully I don't slice this one.
No golfing at the wire.
So where can we golf at?
Atticus 10th hole in Attica, New York. 95 Bundle Street.
Alright,
We should go there. We should go there.
We'll take your word for it.
Hey, how we doing? Good, how are you? Can I get one federal admission ticket, please?
Having a great season, man. First place.
First place, all Muckdogs. Thank you, sir.
If you would like tickets, call our number at 585-524-2260. Go Dogs.
A new substitution at the mound for Batavia. Josh Livingood checking in now, and Livingood, one of the best pitchers Batavia has to offer, leading the team in strikeouts with 13. As I'm trying to find, there it is. Josh Livingood, 8 innings pitched, leading the squad with 13 strikeouts, as I mentioned, and has only given up 5 hits. So he's coming in now, and Cooper Romick, the catcher, going to talk to him quickly at the mound. Meanwhile, Aiden Wallace leading off for the Tarp Skunks, batting righty. Batavia ahead 8-2. Just one more opportunity for Jamestown to even things up. Wallace gets in his stance. Livingood has the ball in his glove by his chest and releases the first pitch. That one, a bullet fastball down the middle, called a strike. Livingood, the next pitch. Another fastball, this one low and outside. Wallace doesn't budge, and the count 1-1. Livingood releases the pitch. This one catapulted over to center field. Chasing back is Morris, and he makes the catch. Morris moving backwards makes the play no problem. First out for Jamestown, and just 2 more before this one is all said and done. Austin Matranga now up for Batavia. Matranga batting lefty. Romick returning to the mound after speaking to Livingood. Livingood has the glove in front of his face, nods, and moves the next pitch. That one called a strike, low and outside. No swing that time from Matranga. Here's the next one from Livingood. A fastball fouled off over the grandstand. Matranga in a quick 0-2 count And Matranga gonna have to fight back from a pitcher's count. The delivery from Living Good. High and outside for a ball. Matranga stands flat-footed. The 1-2 from Living Good. Swung on and missed from Matranga, but grazed his foot, I think, so the umpire calling it foul. Living Good, glove in front of him. Nods and lets loose. This pitch swung on, fouled off over the grandstand again. The count remains 1-2. Josh receiving chants. Just praises from the crowd. The 1-2 to Matranga, fouled off past the left field line. One-two the count for Matranga here in the bottom of the ninth. The pitch from Living Good. Swung on and missed. That one low. Matranga sprints over to first, and Eric Smith is there in time to make the catch. Smith standing on the bag gets the second out for Jamestown, and just one more chance for the Tarp Skunks to respond, trailing 8-2 to the Muckdogs. Up to bat for the Tarp Skunks, Connor Kiefer. Also the last hitter in the order for Jamestown. Living Good still on the mound. Here's the first pitch. No swing from Kiefer, and that one's down the middle for a strike. Living Good, glove in front of his arms, and fires the next pitch. That one fouled out into the stands past the Muckdogs dugout. And Smith, trying to get to it as best as he could, would have ended the game here in Jamestown. The count quickly 0-2 for Kiefer. Kiefer, the righty batter, in his stance, getting ready to receive the pitch from Living Good. Here it is. That one swung on and missed, and that's the game. The Muckdogs steal another one on the road here in Jamestown. 8-2 the final score. 7 wins in a row for Batavia. And it remains the top squad in the PGCBL. A dominant ninth inning for Batavia. Saw 3 runs reach home and 3 quick outs in the bottom of the ninth. And that will do it. The next game for the Muckdogs is tomorrow, back at home at Dwyer Stadium, facing this exact team, the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, once again. So that'll do it from Jamestown. And that'll do it for me. On behalf of the entire Batavia Muckdogs squad, the staff here with the Batavia Muckdogs, I'm Jared Valentin saying thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out tomorrow night's action versus the Tarp Skunks here at Dwyer Stadium.